Contest Game Room Interview, Part 4. Sunday, March 15th, 2009. We're here in Grand Ledge, Michigan at 215 North Bridge Street.
Correction, 217.
217 North Bridge Street. With the owner-operator, Steve Dove. When we last left out,
it looked like a mess. Sorry about that. I've been through.
Well, I'm sure the audience will not complain about that. Anyone who operates an arcade for 29 years has got to be an interesting person. When we last left off on our last segment, we were looking at Sega's Outrun, which was a driving game released in the mid-1980s. Coming over here to Magic Sword, also another classic, released in 1990 by Capcom.
Those are the one bought from me. This one, that one, and some of the other ones I think I bought from Music Systems, like those games over there that were over there. So they changed a bunch of games around in here, I think.
And next to Magic Sword, we have Street Fighter II. Now, as you recall, some of you older gamers may recall, Street Fighter II had many different sequels, which all said Street Fighter II, ironically. And it took Capcom a long, long time, of about 8 or 10 years, to finally come out with Street Fighter III. Until then, all the Street Fighter II sequels were basically set Street Fighter II Championship Edition, Ultra Edition. There was, even if you may recall, an 8-player arcade version, which was basically 4 machines stuck together, and 2 players would compete at the same time. They would move up or down the championship ranks, depending on who won or who lost.
Had that from, I bought them all, or not bought them, but those ones I did not buy. That one I did, and that one I did. In other words, some of the games are mine and some of the ones are not. So if you want to sell them, you have to sell them to Music System or Pinball Pete. I think those are Pinball Pete's. Yeah.
So what you're saying is they rent some of these games to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Next to Street Fighter II, which has it looks like a red screen right now.
You can barely see it. Is that why they put it in?
Here's Tato's Busting Move. Which was released through the Neo Geo system. Some of you may recall seeing on some of these Neo Geo machines a message called the 100 Mega Shock. Puzzle Bobble. Well, I guess the marquee and the video screen don't match up. The video screen says Puzzle Bobble. Puzzle Bobble is also available on Taito Legends 2. Next to Puzzle Bobble, we have Sports Match, which is FabTech, incorporated by Dynax, Incorporated, 1989. Which is probably why it's not well known. A two-player game with more buttons than I have fingers.
More buttons?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That's 6 for each player. But you have to hold on to the joystick with one hand.
I don't even know how to play it.
The colors may indicate ambidexterity. That you could choose with your left hand or right hand, and the other one would operate the joystick. Here's an obscure marquee, Aero Fighters, which is currently off right now, also to save electricity. And not visible is a continuous logo spread across the bottom below the joystick and buttons. Memetron. Memetron. If some of you out there could post a comment after this video airs, if you know what this Memetron means, please tell us. I don't know what it stands for.
Over here we have the Sega Power Drift.
Power Drift, which is, as my friend says, is a sit-down arcade game. If you, this is a life-size die-cast model of what. Now is this a spaceship game or
Racing.
a racing game?
Sure. As you can see by the map.
This picture is what the car in the game might have looked like. So as you can see, the power is off on this one as well.
No.
Or maybe something is wrong with the screen.
I bought that. I can do what I want with it. You just think it's
With these sit-down games, you get the experience of what, especially with the maneuverability. The maneuverability gives you a feel of what it might be like to race if this were a street legal vehicle. It was designed to give you a feel of what it might have been like to race in one of these machines on a real racetrack.
Well, it's one out of one thing. Dune buggies. That's what it is.
In case you missed that, my friend says it's a dune buggy type game.
Yeah, it shows right on the side.
Okay, we are concluding part 4, and we'll pick this up in part 5 because there's a few more things about this place that you should know. So this concludes part 4 of the interview.